Not as silly as my next guest. You're going to like him. Not a lot, but you're going to like him. He's an English magician, and we don't have too many of those on this show, I'll tell you, except for myself, of course. But he's a lovely guy, and he travels all over the world. Las Vegas, the south of France, and other exotic countries like that. He's very funny indeed, and we'd like you to welcome Mr. Terry Herbert.
Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. What I'd like to do is to start off by borrowing a member of the audience. Now, I wonder if there's a gentleman here. In fact, I believe we have a gentleman already lined up for us, brought on by the beautiful Katie. How do you do, sir? Very nice to meet you. And your name is?
Either Lambert.
Now, what I want you to do, I wonder whether you'd do me a great favour. Do you have a £10 note that you happen to have on you? Do you think I could borrow it for a moment? And the interesting thing is that when people find out you're a magician, they always ask you how you do your tricks. And this particular trick I have never done myself before. May I? Thank you very much. Oh, look at that. The Queen's even blinking at the lights. Interesting. Now, I've always wanted to do this particular trick. The idea... I met a fellow in a pub who actually showed me this trick. He said, what do? He said, you borrow a £10 note. He said, never use your own, always borrow one. He said, you fold it in half like this, you fold it in half like this, and you fold it in half like so. He said, now then, what you need is an envelope. Do you have an envelope on you by any chance?
No, Terry.
You haven't? Oh, what a shame. I think I've got one here somewhere. Here we are, yes. He said, now the idea is you take the £10 note. This is funny, this. He's ever so funny. He says, you take the £10 note and you put the £10 note inside the envelope, see? And then you seal the envelope down. It's funny. He said, then you set fire to the envelope. And he said the £10 note will not burn. That's what this fella said. So I thought we'll try it. Did you make a note of the number before you gave it to me? Oh, good. Well, just in case you forgot, what I'll do, if I tear the corner off with the number on, and then you can have that as a souvenir. Would you like to hold that for me? Now I only owe you £9.50 now, all right? Good lad. Right, now what we're going to do is I'm going to put the £10 note inside the envelope. Now, there's no sleight of hand. Actually does go in. You saw that, didn't you, for your own eyes? We'll just seal it down. This is the way I do that. This is the BBC. On the other channel. Right. Is it now? Then what you do now is you set fire to the envelope. I've always wanted to do this trick. I saw Paul do this once. I thought, how the devil did he do that? Never did find out. I don't know, I never found out. There we go. Right, now, as you can see, the envelope is burning away. However, we need an ashtray. Now, I want you to watch this very... That's funny. That shouldn't flare up like that. I don't like that orange flame either. Because I come from a very poor family myself.
So do I now.
I do the jokes. I didn't have any clothes till I was 14. Then Mum bought me a hat so I could look out the window. Now, I want you to watch this very closely. Now, as you can see, the envelope has now gone out, but right in the middle of the ashes, completely in... You got another one? I'll show you another trick. I tell you what, may I borrow your watch? I notice you're wearing a watch there. Do you think I could borrow that a moment? I'll take the smile off your face. Oh, that's a nice watch, if I may say so either.
Yes, Terry.
Look at that. It says rotary. No, you know, I was telling you about this fellow I met in a pub, showed me the trick with the £10 note.
Yes.
He said, there's a very good one with a watch. He said, what you do? He says, you borrow a watch. He said, never use your own, always borrow one. He said, you wrap it up in a handkerchief like this. Was it going when you gave it to me?
Yes.
I can't hear it. Eh? I can hear it now. Show you another trick. Anyway, this is a good one. You'll like this. This is, as the man says. Now, this is a trick with a box. Now, as you can see, this is a solid box. No false bottoms or trapdoors. All done up with red ribbon. We'll open up the ribbon, open up the box, and guess what we find inside? It's another box. In fact, this box is, in fact, a crystal casket, which is transparent all the way round, and again, once more, solid. Can you see what is residing on the red cushion?
My watch.
Your watch? I wonder if it could possibly be yours. Let's open up the ribbon. You put your hand inside, take out the watch. Is that yours?
Yes, Derry.
Thank you very much. There you go. Lovely. You're a wonderful sport, and before I go, of course, I wouldn't let you go back to your seat without your £10 note back. Ladies and gentlemen, in my pocket has been my wallet throughout the evening. I will now open it in front of you. And inside the wallet, ladies and gentlemen, get everywhere, don't you? And inside the wallet, ladies and gentlemen, is Ivor's £10 note. There you go, Ivor. It's inflation. In fact, I'll show you another trick. In fact, what I'm going to do, Ivor, I'm going to show you this trick. I'm going to show you how to do it. And this trick is worth £10 of anybody's money. As you've already paid for it. You've got 2 pieces of rope. You've got a perfectly free choice. You can have any one you like. Yeah. You always get one in every show, you really do. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to examine the piece of rope and satisfy yourself that is a genuine piece of twine. Is it all right?
So far.
It is good. Now, I want you to do exactly the same with your piece of rope as I'm going to do with mine. I want you to take the 2 ends, 1 end in each hand. Put the 2 ends in the left hand so the ends stick up above the fingers. Beautifully done. There is the middle of the rope. Bring the centre of the rope up like so that it also sticks up above the fingers. Fantastic. Now, I've got 2 pairs of scissors, 1 for you, 1 for me. I want you to do exactly the same as me. Take the scissors and cut the piece of rope in half so you finish up with 2 pieces of rope cut in the middle. Now, when you've done that, I want you to take the 2 ends of the rope and tie them together so you finish up with 2 pieces of rope tied together with a knot.
I have a small problem.
You've got a big one. I don't think that's funny at all. I'll tell you what, they're going to cost you £10. Oh, take my scissors. Just cut the piece of rope. Now, when you've cut the piece of rope, I want you to tie the 2 ends of the rope together so you finish up. What's the matter?
Small problem.
You can't open the scissors?
No.
You look such a strong boy, too. You just take the scissors, you just cut the piece of rope. Thank you. Now, when you've done that, I want you to tie the 2 ends... Oh, very good. I knew we got one here. Now cut the piece of rope. Now, when you've cut the piece of rope, I want you to tie the 2 ends of the rope together. What's the matter now?
They won't close.
Watch my lips. Cut the piece of rope. Give me the scissors. Give me the rope. All I wanted you to do was that. Tie the rope together.
All of them.
Tonight. Now, when you have done that, sir, and you don't mind me calling you sir, do you? Because it's only in fun. I would like you to tie the... Oh, you've done it. Very good. Now, I want you to roll the piece of rope round your hand like so. Now, the idea of the game is this. Whoever gets the knot off the rope first keeps the £10 note. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, and roll, go! Brrr. And there we are. Oh, dear. Yeah, why not? Give him a clap. He's done well. Lovely. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to show Ivor just one more trick. A trick, ladies and gentlemen, that's never, ever been performed before on any cabaret floor or any stage. This is known, ladies and gentlemen, as the mystery of the sausage. Now, I've got here a genuine pack of sausages straight from the co-op this morning. Now, there they are. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn my back, I'm going to fan the sausages out, and I want you to take any sausage you like, and don't let me see it. Take a sausage. Thank you. Show your sausage to the ladies and gentlemen of the audience. Show the people at home. Put your sausage... Quickly, put your sausage back in the pack. Is it back?
Yes, Derry.
Good. Shuffle them. Years of practice and self-denial. Look at this. Now, it's no good having sausages without a nice drop of moutarde, is there? Here, have a drop of that. Oh, sorry. There we go. Right, have you shuffled them?
I have.
I think you've paralysed them. Now, the idea of this fantastic miracle, ladies and gentlemen, is to find Ivor's sausage. Now, would you mind making your mind a complete blank. That was quick.
Again.
Are you concentrating?
I am.
Come in, Blue Feather. I'm getting vibrations. I've got a funny feeling about this. Ivor, is that your sausage? He knows his own sausage. I will prove that this is your sausage, Ivor, because I've got a pair of forceps here. This will make your eyes water, I'll tell you. And we're going to cut the sausage open, and inside there is a little parcel. I'd like you to take that for me and open it up and find out what it is. Now, if that turns out to be a £10 note, that won't be a bad trick, because you don't often find £10 notes with the co-op sausages. Is it a £10 note, Ivor? It is really, and there is a piece missing. Yes. Do you have the piece that we tore off the £10 note right at the beginning? What I'd like you to do is to check that, make sure it fits, make sure the number tallies. In other words, make sure that is your £10 note. It is. Thank you very much indeed. Gentlemen, it would be very unfair of me to let Ivor go back to his seat with his £10 note still with the corner torn out of it. I know you can stick it together with sellotape, but it's not really the same. So just to finish off with, I'd like to show you something. All I ask you to do is to watch my hands very closely, particularly you. I'm going to take the two pieces of the £10 notes and fold them into quite a small parcel. You will notice there's nothing else in my hands at all except the one £10 note. But watch carefully. We give it a blow, and before your very eyes, Ivor, your £10 note now is completely restored in one piece. Thank you very much indeed, sir. Thank you very much.
Well, wasn't that good? That's Terry Herbert, and my thanks to him.